All right. All right, ignition start, power lever. I'll warm it up for a second. We'll pressure check. Oil pressure is good. Mixture lean. Not gonna hold off on that for a second. All 1, all 2's on. Avionics power's on. Engine parameters. Good. Yep. Flaps up. 1, 2. Radios and avionics acquired. That in there. Go ahead and get the older flipper over.
20 Celsius. Dew point 1. Altimeter 3010. Granbury Municipal Airport. Automated weather observation 2253. Zulu weather. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Clear below 12,000. Temperature 20 Celsius. Dew point 1. Altimeter 3010.
All right, that's good. Bring this back a little bit. All right, today we're going to go from Kilo Golf Delta Juliet, KACT. Our route is probably going to be direct, which is what we're going to take. That'll be at 5,000, so I'll update this to 5,000. And then we will send this to flights. 4505 seems fine. Or 5,001, 165. This will be 50. Packet. Ready?
Cranberry traffic, twin tech 959 Golf Victor, taxiing to 19 for takeoff, Cranberry.
Go. Go ahead and file that from there to there, and then we'll file it on the opposite way back since we're just doing a training round trip. So we'll do routes, correct. Ignore, we'll stick to 6,000. Then call this it. 550, 545. D.
Portland traffic says no 47 Romeo left runway 17 touching go with Portland traffic.
Cranberry traffic, Champ. Gonna cross over midfield for right downwind, runway 19, Cranberry.
Alright. Briefed it car earlier, so we're good on that. It's a beautiful blue sky day. Alright. Put altitude as 5,000, that's what we're expecting, but once we get into the air, because we're going to pick up IFR in the air, we'll see what they tell us and have to adjust it possibly from there. Radio avionics are set, cabin head defrost as required, fuel selector switch tanks, just did that a minute ago. Park and brake, disengage that. Alright, check the brakes. Looks good. Pull this throttle real back now so it's nice and warmed up. Alright, HCI orientation. Let's see if it spins in the direction in which we plan it to. Nice. Attitude gyro. Good. Bobbing up and down. Turn coordinator. Goes to the outside, that's what we're looking for. My eyes are being blinded by the star. Alright, we'll stop here, do a run up before we actually pull up onto the taxiway. So that's good. God, that's bright. Alright, doors are latched, cap's handle is removed. Seats, belts, and shoulder harnesses are secured. Cabin defrost as required. Air conditioner recirc is disabled. Fuel quantity is confirmed and good. We're on the full attempt. We are boosted. We're in the full ridge position. Flaps are down to 50%. We're gonna check the autopilot. Can we overpower it? We can. Disconnect's fine. Transporter's 1200, that'll change. That's VFR. Common nav GPS set. It is set. Well, I shouldn't say that. I should actually load the right one. And it's set. That's why I make checklists. Brakes hold. Power 1700. Everyone's good. Alright, alternator, check. Boom, boom, and boom. Lights, now let's look at the voltage. Positive, positive, positive. Both voltages are in the green.
Runway traffic, blue and white champ, right base runway 19, Grimmer.
Go ahead, we'll turn that off. Put the landing light off. Check the magnetos. 1, 2. 1, 2, that's 50 drop.
Runway traffic, champs, turning final, runway 19 via stop and go, Grim.
About a 40 drop. Engine parameters. And they still look good. Alright, bring us back to idle. That's fine. Okay. Verify smooth inver operation. We did that. Flight instruments, HSI, and altimeter is set. Flight controls free and correct. Make sure they go the direction we want them to go. The rudder works. Trim. So put nose down. No cast messages. We're not going to have icing today. So it'll be a full power climb. Rigid peak technique. That one guy in front of us. So we're good there. Switch this to our craft. We can repair that by putting in KACT as a starter. Let's get out of this. 12715 is what we're going to be speaking to. We're on Granbury right now. So, let's make a call. Granbury traffic, there's 42 Bravo Whiskey, leaving the north hangars, taxiing to runway 19, Granbury.
Flowing traffic says 47 Romeo, left downwind, 17 touch and go, flowing traffic.
Nice. This is a very interesting plane. Very cool. All right. Well, welcome aboard. We're going to be taking off from 19. Once we get over here to 19, which is very close. Not to 19, but runway 19.
Granbury traffic, blue and white champ, right downwind 19, Granbury.
So we pull out on the runway. We're going to apply full power, maintain center line. If something happens, we have a engine failure before rotation. We're going to maintain directional control, come to a full stop on the available runway, which we got 5,000 feet today. And it's 72 degrees, so we're going to get a lot of performance out of this turbo. But we'll come to a full stop on the runway, assess situation, get out if we need to get out, or do what we need to do. If after rotation but below caps altitude we have an engine failure, we're going to land straight ahead. We're not going to try to bank or turn. We're just going to do the best we can, land it. If between caps altitude and 2,000 feet we have a failure, we're just going to pull caps immediately. And above 2,000 feet, AGL, if we have an engine failure, we will run the appropriate checklist, do what we need to do. But if we can't come to a decision by 2,000, we're just going to be pulling caps. There's our emergency takeoff briefing. All right, boost pump is on, full tank is selected, make sure it's full rich, and flaps are 50%, takeoff trim is set. I've heard someone around here, and I probably should find him. There he is, he's in the downwind. So we'll take off real quick. Don't see him on there, but he's right there. We'll take off. Granbury traffic, Cirrus 42 Bravo Whiskey is departing runway 19, will be departing the area to the southeast, Granbury. So let's do that. No one on final. He's in the downwind. Here we go.
Cranberry traffic, balloon watch champ, right base, runway 19, Cranberry.
Alright, full power here. There she goes. 36, 107% power, maintain center line here. Airspeed's alive, there's rotation. Didn't say it verbally, but our instruments are in the green. Alright, we're above 90, flaps coming up. Pitching for VY. Lots of performance today. .600. There's CAP's altitude. So we're going to go ahead and turn off our destination.
Bridgeport traffic, 3 Juliet Alpha, left downwind 18 Bridgeport.
Beautiful day.
Foreman traffic says the 47 Romeo upwind 17, Foreman traffic.
Double traffic, 458 Mike Charlie's now 5 miles to the north, going to cross over and make left traffic to 34 at Temple.
Alright, run a checklist. Oxygen is required, power is full forward, maintain fuel flow on the green. It is, flaps are up, 120 on the airspeed, we're at 122.
Entering left
Fuel pump
downwind.
boosted, fuel flow and
Behind
parameters
Juliet
will
Alpha for 18 Bridgeport.
Everything looks good.
Granbury traffic, Diamond 7 Papa Sierras, 5 mile final, 19er Granbury.
Everything looks good. Alright. Save that. Switch over here, about 2.5 nautical miles. Granbury traffic, Cirrus, 40 Bravo with you, about 2.5 nautical miles southeast of the field, 3,000, climbing to 5,000, and we'll just continue departing the area to the southeast. Granbury, last call. Switch over.
Bridgeport traffic, that's a 2 Mike.
Correction 135.907.
3597, Windy City,
Get
108.
ready for
Yep.
flight plan.
Number 597, Victor Foxtrot, contact Houston Center 134.2.
34-2, subject Foxia.
Yep.
Fort Worth Center, Cirrus, 42 Bravo Whiskey, like to open our IFR flight plan.
42 Bravo Whiskey.
Affirmative, 42 Bravo Whiskey.
In Fort Worth, American 2392, 32.5 for 240, 310 in the transition.
American 2392, Fort Worth Center, descend via the stock 4, except for 310 knots, get to altimeter 3007.
Send me the SOC 310 knots, 3007, American 2392.
42 Bravo Whiskey, squawk 5111.
5111, 42 Bravo Whiskey.
Hello, American 2926 with you, 270 for 240.
5111.
American 2926, Fort Worth Center, descend via the stock 4, except 300 knots, get to altimeter 3007.
07, descend via the stock 4, 300 knots, American 2926.
42 Bravo Whiskey, radar contact 6 miles south of Granbury. Traffic off your left side, 3 miles eastbound. Altitude indicates 5,400, type unknown.
Alright, I'll keep a lookout for that traffic, 42 Bravo Whiskey.
Roger, 42 Bravo Whiskey, clear to Waco via direct, maintain 5,000, Waco altimeter 3008.
Alright, we'll maintain 5,000 and 3008 on the altimeter, 42 Bravo Whiskey. Alright, let's pull the throttle back.
American 1208, resume 280 knots, public speed to Darb.
We're doing 280, public speed is our American 1208.
And we'll lean this
That was
out.
4841, maintain 280 knots, resume public speed to Darb.
Public speeds at Darby, 280 for now, 4841.
American 842, contact Lone Star approach 119.87.
1987, American 842, good night.
Yep. 42 Bravo Whiskey, traffic no factor.
Oxygen cruise altitude established, 30.5 or below, and it is. Fuel pump as required, we're going to leave it on. Make sure to adjust, we just did that. Engine parameters will monitor those. Fuel flow and balance, THTs are below 420, so that's good. Perform icing conditions in flight checklist, we don't need to do that. Engine power, increase to maintain cruise speed, autopilot. Next one we're going to need is descent. Good to go there. Looking pretty good. Positive, and in the green. Go ahead and pull this down and block the sun because it's blinding me. I'll leave that there. Much better. Okay. So things we can do to get prepared is come over here to Waco. Now that we don't need Granbury or its weather anymore, we can come down here. Put in 1, 2, 3, 8, 5. Switch over, and then we'll put in 1193.
American 1208,
And then we'll
contact
monitor
Southwest 119.87.
So that when the ATIS comes in,
1987, American
we'll
1208.
be able to hear it. Push this up to the top so we don't switch the wrong frequency. This air conditioner's about to freeze me out of here. Like right now, we got
American 2392, resume post speeds at
runway
Ninja.
1.
Speeds at Ninja, 2392.
American 2926, resume post speeds at Ninja.
See what the ATIS says.
Published speeds
Plan
at
for what
Ninja,
I'm
American 2926.
Center, good evening. Cirrus 42 Bravo Echoes at 900,000.
42 Bravo Echo Forward Center,
42 Bravo
the
Echo,
altimeter
and 42 Bravo
3008.
Whiskey.
3008 for 42 Bravo Echo.
Got with 4841, contact Lone Star Approach 119.87.
119.87, 43.1.
Man, it's a beautiful evening.
42 Bravo Whiskey, contact Waco Approach 127.65.
127.65, 42 Bravo Whiskey, have a good night.
2 Bravo Echo.
Negative 42 Bravo Whiskey.
Okay, sorry.
Got a feeling that was probably going to be an issue. One letter. 12765.
Waco approach, there is November 42 Bravo Whiskey, level at 5,000.
42 Bravo Whiskey, Waco Approach, break altimeter 3007.
3007, 42 Bravo Whiskey.
Colony 626, contact Forward Center 133.3.
133.3, Colony 626.
Yes.
Full temperature good. Full PSI good. HTs, EGTs, all good. Fuel is balanced. So I'm just kind of doing a run over here to Waco to shoot an instrument approach and then come back. Just one big run. If you pick an airport that's pretty close with an instrument procedure, kind of can put you to the test, especially if you go to DFW. You can do 3 airports that are real close to each other.
85 Quebec, contact Gray Approach 134.35.
And doing that, kind of test your instrument skills.
124358, go Quebec. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
There 85 Quebec, just verifying as 134.35, 3435.
3435, 85 Quebec.
There 903 Lima, report all altitude changes.
Report all altitude changes, 93 Lima.
Pretty much every time I go flying, I feel like I always learn something, obviously. And I feel like recording it, it'll help to go back and look. And also, there's a lot of people that don't get to fly, so it gives you an opportunity to come hang out. Man, with Starlink being a thing now,
Customer smoke 2 miles south of
there's
the
way too
field.
many people
Contact
live streaming it. Yeah, guys, have a real problem with it.
Waco Regional Airport Information Hotel,
Here's
operation
Avis.
time 2251 Zulu, wind 020 at 4, visibility 10, sky clear. Temperature 22, dew point -2, altimeter 3008.
Expect a visual approach landing and departing runway 1. Use cost for smoke 2 miles south of the field. Advisors contact you have information hotel.
Alright, so it's hotel. And long story short, looks like they're doing runway 1. And 3008 on the altimeter. So, Waco approach, Cirrus, November 42 Bravo Whiskey, we got hotel.
42 Bravo Whiskey, roger, say intentions.
Looking to shoot one of the instrument approaches over there, so preferably the RNAV 1.
Air 42 Bravo Whiskey, roger, fly heading 160, vector for your RNAV runway 1 approach.
160, vectors, 42 Bravo Whiskey. Alright, he said 160, so we'll fly 160. Throw that thing in heading mode. Let it go over there. Let's get set up for the approach, brief the play. Procedures. Approach. We'll do runway GPS 1. What makes the most sense here? Well, he said vector, so that would make the most sense. LPV 1139. So we'll put. That's not the right one. Remove procedures. That's fine. Switch back over. Procedures. Approach. And runway GPS 1. Vectors. LPV 761. That looks well correct. Alright, so it'll be 761. So we'll do vectors here. Minimums 761. Load that. Now we got the vectors. Now, he told us vectors. So over here in the G1000, we'll come to procedure, and then we'll activate vectors to final so that we can get on the plan down here. So we'll activate that. Let me go back over here and check. It's now underneath the RNAV1, which basically means that it's going to sequence and run those things. So, gotta watch out for that. If you were up above it, it's only going to run down to it. So that's good. 161 on that. So briefing the plate here. KACT, which is the correct airport, Waco, Texas. RNAV GPS runway 1. Hey, this is 12385, which we just got. We'll switch this over to tower. And then Waco approach 12765. That's who we're talking to.
Waco approach, going Waco 311 tower, coming to 4,400 for 5,000.
1219er. We can go ahead and put
311 Juliet Hotel, Waco approach, come and maintain 12,000.
12,000,
our final approach will be 007. Earner's going to be our final approach fix at 2,000. Our decision altitude is going to be 761. Airport elevation 516. TDZ.
November 0 Kilo Juliet, contact ray approach 134.35. They'll have lower.
We're going to climb to 3,000, direct curse, and hold. Read some of these settings. See if these notes apply to us. Use local altimeter setting. Not received, which it is received, so we're good there. And none of that applies to us. So get down here to the flight profile. We'll come in here, pass shell, up above, at or above 3,000, to the final approach fix on the 007 heading. Gotta pass that at 2,000 or above, and they'll be on the flight path.
111 Golf Tango, Waco approach, Waco altimeter 3007.
So it's 250 feet above the ground.
And 1 Golf Tango, climb and
Don't want to get real fancy, we'll be coming in at
7,000.
100.
7,000.
We should expect about 531 descent.
56 Uniform Charlie, 5,000, climbing 10,000.
November 586 Uniform Charlie, Waco approach, Waco altimeter 3007. Traffic just off your right-hand side, eastbound altitude indicates 6,200.
Roger, Insight 6 Uniform Charlie, we're sign heading 180.
Alright, 8 Uniform Charlie, roger. I'll have
Alright, just switch the tanks.
on course for you here as soon as you're clear of that traffic.
Roger, 6 Uniform Charlie.
And 6 Uniform Charlie, if you'd like to stop your climb at 5,500, reference that traffic at 6,000 feet indicated now.
Good evening, 78 Whiskey Echo with you guys at 4,500.
Yep.
Air 78 Whiskey Echo, Waco approach, Waco altimeter 3007.
3007, 78 Whiskey Echo, thanks.
Air 2 Bravo Whiskey, is this going to be a full stop at Waco?
For 42 Bravo Whiskey, it's going to be a full stop taxi back. We'll be heading back to Granbury.
Air 2 Bravo Whiskey, roger.
Pretty lake. Never actually been on that lake. I've flown past it about 400 times though.
November 6 Uniform Charlie, traffic no factor, they're well behind you now. Climb and maintain 12,000, clear direct wind due.
On my
climb, maintain 12,000, direct wind due.
Thank you, 6 Uniform Charlie. when I was a private pilot. I used that bridge as a navigational waypoint. Pretty cool. We got a 7 knot wind. That moon is real pretty. It's getting cooler. Ice season is almost here. Wasn't such a thing whenever I had the SR20 because
King Air 6 uniform,
thing was
Charlie,
terrible at
altitude,
climbing, so
maintain
you weren't really
11,000.
climbing above 6 or 7,000 without taking 14 years. But we're at 5,000, it's already 55 degrees. But in this thing, I like to fly between 10 and 13. Heck yeah.
Gold Eagle 1 Juliet Hotel, amend altitude, climb and maintain 10,000.
10,000, 10,000.
November 6 uniform, Charlie, climb and maintain 12,000.
Sorry, up to 1212, 6 uniform Charlie.
So
November 2 Bravo Whiskey, contact Waco approach 126.12.
126.12, 40 Bravo Whiskey.
November 1 Golf Tango, climb and maintain 8,000.
8,000, Long Golf Tango.
Army Capture 6303, contact tower 119.3.
Contact tower 119.3, 63083.
Waco approach, Cirrus number 42 Bravo Whiskey, level at 5,000 on a heading of 160.
Cirrus 42 Bravo Whiskey, Waco approach. How old is it? Disregard.
He's about to ask me how I was terminating. So there's the lake. Airport's right there. And I really hate flying over that lake. You get real close to it before you get to the edge of the runway. I've actually thought about 17,000 times about how whenever you come in there and you're that low, like if I actually had an engine failure, what I would do.
Cessna 65 Romeo, traffic no factor.
The answer is not a whole lot. Because this thing,
Montana 58, traffic no
it's
factor,
probably like
contact
an
CC
F-16.
tower 124.0.
it's probably not at all.
140, thanks for that.
Which that was fun when doing the commercial, is this thing is like a greased brick. So when you cut the power adjacent or parallel to your landing point, it takes a second to figure out because this thing does not glide well. If you don't have any power in it, this thing is sinking. I hear it's better with the it's better with this prop. This is a 4-blader prop versus a 3. If you look at the 3-blader prop on the 22T, it's like giant oars, and I hear that it's a lot worse in it. Fuel looks good. Engine parameters look good. she is, so we'll probably get about another, call it 2 minutes. Probably get more vectors in the descent going. Probably going to tell us an altitude to maintain until Erner. This is the RNAV1. Put Erner in here, just so that we're not having to write a million things down when we get the clearance. Prepare for that. 1193, that is the tower, so that's what we're going to switch to. 1219 is loaded. Getting dark quick. Not time changes, man. It's almost immediate. It's really easy to get night hours in the fall. In the summer, you gotta wait till like it's 10 o'clock, like before even the sun goes down. It's weird that it's 5:24 and it's nearly dark.
Here's 2 Bravo Whiskey, descend and maintain 3,000.
Down to 3,000, force Bravo Whiskey. Alright, so we're going down to 3. BS down, feel like 700 a minute or something. Used to do like 5, but I feel like 5's not enough these days.
Departure report to Quebec. We're going to be on frequency for a second in the weather from McGregor.
Turner is
November
nearly
4-2
adjacent
Quebec,
to us.
roger, report back up.
We'll go for Quebec.
Waco approach November 4864 Delta inbound for a full stop with a permit.
Let's go, bro. Batteries are
Cessna 64 Delta, roger.
switch the fuel to the left tank. We got the descent going, so that should have triggered us to do a descent here. Altimeter is set. 17 feet thrust is required. Landing light is coming on. Fuel system check, and it's good. Power lever is required. 18 to 20, we are. Mixture is required, and we need to check those brakes. And they're good. We got a before landing checklist. I usually do that before the final approach fix, so we'll keep that going. Keep the habit alive.
Roger, 14 Quebec, back with you.
Probably be
November
30
4-2 Quebec, roger, no traffic observed between you and McGregor, change to advisory, frequency approved.
704 Quebec, copy, pushing out the street, see ya.
Those are some big houses. Dude, that house is massive. Man. Should be turning any minute now.
November 2 Bravo Whiskey, turn left heading 080.
Left heading 080 for Toronto Whiskey.
Left 080.
Wake up, trainer for 1, 6
To the
out.
left.
Ranger 41, wake up, approach, send and maintain
That was a lot of
4,000.
birds.
Down to 4,000, Ranger 41.
I usually try to do like an autopilot approach to stay good with it, and then alternate between hand flying it, whatnot. Today's a little easier. So now that we're kind of on a collision course here with the 007, so we'll kind of pull this power back a bit and stop coming in here so quickly. Put that full rich in.
November 2 Bravo Whiskey, 5 miles from Reno, turn left heading 040, maintain 2,300 till established, cleared RNAV runway 1 approach.
Alright, we'll turn 040 and then we'll maintain 2300 until established. Clear for our nav 1 for Bravo again. Was doing and thinking at the same time. Alright, so 2300.
And 2 Bravo Whiskey is going to take you through final there. Continue left-hand turn heading 350 till established, still cleared the approach.
Alright, we'll turn to 350 for Bravo again. Give me a little bit of a turn to me.
Waco departure, Montana 58, runway heading up to 4,000.
So now that approach mode is active.
Montana 58, Waco departure, radar contact. Climb and maintain 5,000 and turn left heading 320.
And so now that it's capturing
5,000, 320, Montana 58.
GPS autopilot yell damper altitude 3000. So here comes the catch, and it caught it. So the next thing we do is we have approach mode activated.
Number 4864 Delta into the west downwind to runway 1, contact tower.
2300 in the bugged, so we'll keep that. Alright, now that we got glide path, that just
Number
activated.
4864 Delta, left downwind, runway 1, contact tower.
And then we'll,
I'm sorry about that. Left downwind for runway 1, contact tower 4864 Delta.
That should put us clean.
November 42 Bravo Whiskey, contact tower.
Over to tower, 42 Bravo Whiskey.
Montana.
And we're on tower.
Waco Tower, November 4864 Delta, inbound for full.
Number 4864 Delta, Waco Tower, enter left downwind, runway 1, clear to land. Number 2, following attack numbers currently in the left
2
downwind.
minutes from that, so we'll put the flaps in.
Enter the left downwind, number 2, behind Texas, 4864 Delta.
4864 Delta, and then you'll actually be number 3 for the field. You're following a Cirrus that's on the 6-mile final for runway 1.
Not the Cirrus.
Number 3 for the field, follow the Cirrus, 4864 Delta.
Waco Tower, Cirrus number 42 Bravo Whiskey. We are established on the runway 1.
Cirrus 42 Bravo Whiskey, Waco Tower, Roger, runway 1, clear to land. Number 2, following attack number in the left downwind.
Alright, runway 1, clear to land. Number 2, 42 Bravo Whiskey. Alright, 760's bugged. This can take us all the way down to that. Slow down here. Going to be down at about 100. Got the first large flaps in. Boost, full rich, and we are. Got no icing conditions. We'll have an after landing checklist. Alright, so we're slowing down. We're at 2,000. Just cross Erner. Right at it. That Technom is right in front of me. Light on's good. Boom, 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 boom. All well's good. Can't see him yet, but. Alright, we're at about 100. Good, put a little power in. So everything looks good right now. We're just going through here. About 1,000 to go. That's better. So I'm just following this down. Alright, I think I see him now. Yep. Alright, so we're following him in. This guy following us in. So here's what I'll do. Usually keep it 50% flaps, but we already got the runway inside, so before we get to caps altitude of 500, we're going to go ahead and put 100% flaps in. We're below 110. Put those in, we'll land with full flaps. So here comes the part that I hate, which is flying above the water at a low altitude. There's a guy on a boat, so probably won't freeze to death. Heading. Alright, that Technom is pulling off the runway. So it's all ours. Got 600 to go. Full flaps come in.
Signal 01, contact ground point 9.
Contact ground point 9, Air 601.
Have a good day. Sorry for all the extra turns there.
You're good, thank you. 601.
Here's the even better part is now you 500. Have this land and docks and a small amount of water and then more trees and then a bank. So if you lose power here, it's like and you're below caps.
464 out, the traffic you're following is currently on a 1 mile final.
Looking for that traffic, 464
85. So we're 800. So here comes the
airspeed.
Yeah, we'll roll it all the way down to 760. So here comes the disconnect. 2 and 2.
Minimums.
Alright, now we're hand flying the plane. Right on the nuts.
464 Delta, that traffic.
We'll just
4.64 Delta, Roger, you can follow them in, runway 1, clear to land number 2.
Follow them in, number 1.
So
Sorry,
smooth
number,
right now.
runway 1, number 2, clear to land.
We're just following this in. Here we go.
Altitude.
Right at the runway, right at the one, right at the one, right at the one, right at the one, and pull that power. Add some. Hang on, eyes at the end of the runway. Oh, like butter. Go ahead and stop at this taxiway, that'll be easier. I'm getting off lining up with this. That was a beautiful landing. Of course, there's no wind, so really not an excuse for it not to be one. But I could pull it off. Right. We're clear of the runway almost.
North 2 Bravo Whiskey, you can contact ground point 9. Have a great day.
Over to ground, Port Bravo Whiskey, have a good day. Alright. Pull that fuel back. Back. Talk ground. Zoom in. Go ahead, probably. Clear. Alright. Are we Alpha 3? Looks like it. Yep. Waco ground, Cirrus, 42 Bravo Whiskey. We're over here on Alpha 3 looking to taxi back to runway 1.
Cirrus 42 Bravo Whiskey, Waco ground, runway 1, taxi via Alpha. And I do have your IFR when you're ready to copy.
Alright, we'll go to runway 1 via Alpha, and then once we get over to runway 1, I'll get that from you.
Cirrus 2 Bravo Whiskey.
Alright, so let's go over here. God damn in a hurry. So we're going to 1 via Alpha. How about you line up in the center line here? Go. Nailed it. Yeah, we're just gonna keep this rolling through. Give us 40 gallons. Pretty much exactly what I told him.